I'm Jeffrey Lindblom at the Detroit Children's Museum, which has been around since 1917, moved in 1925, and again in 1936. And then moving to its most well-known location in 1957 off of Kirby. Again in 2001, it made its way here, where we're currently at off of 2nd Avenue.
We like to say everything that's here is owned by the kids of Detroit.
Don Bogart has been with the Detroit Children's Museum for as long as his son's been alive. In 2009, you're seeing little Henry crawling around on the museum floor. And now, that same kid's a 16-year-old.
The Children's Museum is my third child.
About 15 years ago, the Children's Museum lost some funding, and its old bones in the community, along with 2.5 million artifacts that were fought for tooth and nail over the last century, were lost to the public's eye. It had been operating limitedly with field trips and an occasional open house until 2020, when it became no longer accessible on site at all.
You know, it was the hope of people who died long ago that kids would see these things.
For the first time in a long time, the space is slated to open its doors to the public, children once again. And that's thanks to more than $800,000 of grant funding falling into the museum's pockets.
I'm looking forward to being behind that front desk and seeing the first kid come through the door.
He calls the place he's grown to love a gold mine. Shiny, keeping the eyes of youth big and full of wonder.
Here you can actually get right up, press your face against the glass.
He says part of the allure for children is that some of the pieces are touchable and game on to be hands-on with and enjoy.
And they were donated here for our children and for the children of Detroit especially.
This is exciting, and I know students are going to love the experience.
Some exhibits a true force to be reckoned with, featuring newer and poppier donations. Others with a more distant scope, telling the tales of millennia long past.
If you don't know where you came from, you don't know where you're going.
The funding is allowing them to remain open for 2 years, even giving Bogart a team to work with. It's a new chapter for him, and exactly what the museum was always meant to be.
I just love this place. It's a treasure.
The museum is hoping to open up by the end of the year, with free admission. Reporting from the Detroit Children's Museum in Detroit, Jeffrey Lindblom, 7 News Detroit.